Good morning, Year 11. I'm going to look at solving quadratic equations again this morning with using the quadratic formula. I know we've done it before, but it's a bit of revision, but I'm also going to add in something extra that's new that I want you to remember about this. So we've got to solve this equation here, and if you remember, we've got this formula that helps us do it, and that formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. That's all divided by 2a. So for the formula to work, we need to know what a, b and c are. So remember, every quadratic equation can be written as something times x squared plus something times x plus something equal to 0. So in our problem here, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 6, and c is equal to 2. So now we've got enough information to plug into our quadratic formula. So let's try it. So x is going to be equal to minus b, so that's minus 6, plus or minus the square root of b squared, that's 6 squared, minus 4, times a, well a is 1, times c, which is 2, all that's square rooted, and then everything is divided by 2 lots of whatever a is, in this case 1. So let's tidy that up a bit. That becomes minus 6 plus or minus, so eventually we're going to add this square root or subtract it, 36 minus 8 all divided by 2. So I can tidy it up a little bit more, and I've got x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus square root of 28 all divided by 2. Right, this is where the plus and the minus comes in. I've got two possible answers now, so I'm going to change colour. I've got one option where x is equal to minus 6 plus the square root of 28 all divided by 2, and my other option for my answer is x is equal to minus 6 minus the square root of 28 all divided by 2. So if I work those through now on my calculator, I end up with x is equal to minus 0.35, or x, if I do this calculation here, x comes out as minus 5.65. In each case, oops, that's not very well written, it's not going to rub out. Minus 5.65. In each case, I've rounded the answers to 2 decimal places as the question wanted. Easy. Okay, second example. I imagine Jake is telling everyone this is dead easy at the moment, but slight difference on this one. Again, we're going to find the two values of x that when we put them into this equation give us 0. So we've got our formula. Let's first of all have a think about what is a, b and c. So this time a is 2, b is 3, and c is 5. So that's quite nice and straightforward. Right, let's put them in the formula. X is equal to minus 3 plus or minus 3 squared minus 4 times 2 times 5, all divided by 2 times 2 this time. Still nice, so let's tidy that up a bit. X is equal to 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus, what's that, 4 times 8, that's 20, that's 40, all divided by 4. So x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus the square root of minus 31, all divided by 4. And we just need to put that in our calculators and work it out again, split it into two answers. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can spot a problem there as well, Josh. We've got a minus 31 here. Try typing minus 31 into your calculator. Yep, bad times. Doesn't work. You can't square root a negative number. If that happens, if you get, and this is the really important bit, if you get a negative number in the square root, it means you can't answer that problem. And we say there are no solutions. So watch out for the questions that you do this morning, and if you get a negative square root, remember there's no solutions, so you can stop at that point.